Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon Trading Card Game for the Game Boy Color. Last time we started the, Pokemon Dome, and now we're going to fight the Lightning guy. But before that, let's edit our deck. I'm still in post-commentary because microphone is very funny. But yeah, since we're fighting the Lightning guy here, I figured, we're going back to a good old classic. Our fighting deck. So let's put in a bunch of fighting energy, 23 like we had of water, and then let's put in some good old lightning guys. Sandshrew and Sandslash without question, then not Mankey. Put on some Machoke and Machamp, then Cubone maybe? He's resistant to lightning, and the evolution isn't terrible. Yeah, sure, I'll put some of them in. They're not terrible at all. So let's put in, 2, 4 and 2, why not? And then, let's put in a bunch of Hitmonchan and a Rhyhorn, or 2. Because, we kind of have space for it. Then again, maybe we could put in more? One more of these and the other one wouldn't be bad, but we're going to have to remove some cards then. Wait, no, I think I miscounted. Have 2 more then. But what the heck am I smoking? Did I remove the other ones? No, I think I did. Oh well, doesn't actually matter, I think. Is everything fine here? Did I remove? Oh, no, past me, no! You put in the wrong ones! And I'm realizing, wait, something's still wrong. Wait a second. 442? That's wrong! What the heck am I doing? Just put in back these 2 and call it a day. Everything else is fine. So save, and let's go against Thunder Steve. Is your deck ready, Cooler? Alright then, let's begin the duel. 6 prizes, ready to go? Great Master Steve, legendary Zapdos deck. And here is where I almost immediately realized my terrible mistake. I am using a fighting deck, and he's a Zapdos deck. Sure, he's a lightning deck, but he's a Zapdos deck, which is the issue here. Starting hand isn't that great. I put in Cubone first because, I can go into Marowak, and he's resistant to lightning, so he can absorb some HP. I also have Machoke in the back, so I can develop him. Put Machop in the back and develop into Machop, but that's going to take a bit. And oof, he ended up being first, which isn't that great for us, to be honest. Him going first could be bad. Ooh, and he puts in Zapdos, which activates its special effect to deal 30 to us. Yes, it has that special effect. It's bullshit. He's going for the 10, hoping to paralyze. Thankfully, he does nothing since we are resistant to lightning. And the paralysis doesn't come up, but it's not like it would actually matter. Or we could Snivel, I guess. But Snivel doesn't matter either. I end up reading Zapdos, seeing why it did 30, worrying that it's going to deal 30 a turn, which it isn't. But still, at this point, Cubone is way too injured to actually develop it, so just aside, I'll go for Machoke. As a matter of fact, since Zapdos is back in the back, I realize I'm going to be absolutely screwed if I end up fighting Zapdos, because I have no damage. But since I already have Machamp, Machoke, and what's the first evolution called again? Well, since I have all 2 of them, I could go for the 3rd one, and the 3rd one can deal at least 30 a turn with its ultimate attack, plus 10 back from its secondary. Here we actually get pretty lucky. He ends up getting a 30 plus 10 attack, but only if he hits a heads. And if he doesn't, he damages himself. If he had hit it here, he would have already started going after my Machop, which would have not been good at all. Here we go into the Machoke, which is a start. One more energy on him, and we can start dealing a lot of damage. He plays a second Zapdos, thankfully not the version that actually murders us. He goes for the kill again, misses the heads again, so we survive another turn here. Very good for us. And he deals again damage to himself, which is funny if you ask me. Now we get another energy, put it on Machoke, and we evolve into Machamp, and then we Professor Oak, because yeah, why wouldn't we? We have 0 cards in hand. Well, 1 when you consider the Oak. But that doesn't really count, does it? Ooh, that's a good one. We use energy removal immediately to remove some from Zapdos. There is an argument to be made I should have done it for the freaking Electabuzz, so he cannot attack me. Or I should have potioned my Cubone. But I actually kind of want my Cubone to die, so I can go into my Machamp. So, yeah, I kind of let it happen. And he does indeed kill me. Oh no, cruel fate, whatever am I going to do? Now I am enraged with Machamp, who will now start absolutely stomping him. That is assuming I don't accidentally put the energy on the wrong Pokemon. So now I cannot attack, which is a big issue because he's going to hit me for 30 to 40 damage now. And if he eventually does go into the freaking Zapdos, I'm now already damaged and I cannot deal a lot of damage back. Without dying quickly, that is. So yeah, he does freaking 40 damage to me and I look like an idiot. Which is because I am an idiot. Thankfully, this time I do put the energy on the right Pokemon, and I potion my guy, so some of the damage is forgotten, and now I get to Seismic Toss the Electabuzz, and at least finish him off. Mwah, 120 damage, maximum damage, beautiful. We got another Energy Surge, and he gets a Zapdos. Now, the nice thing is that Zapdos actually has only 1 energy, so he cannot really do anything to us. By the time we deal enough damage to him, well, we attack thrice, he'll just have enough energy to do 1 attack, which I don't think can even kill us. But even then, we can start working on the Hitmonchan, which admittedly isn't enough to beat a Zapdos. But assuming we get through this Zapdos and at least deal decent damage to the Zapdos after that, we will probably be fine with a Hitmonchan to clean up the rest. Ooh, and we get a Sandslash. That's even better. Sandslash can deal up to 60, which means it can deal 30 a turn to the Flyers, or 10 at minimum, like Hitmonchan, and it is resistant to lightning. So the freaking Zapdoses will deal a lot less to me each turn, which gets me a much better chance at actually beating up one of the Zapdoses and then moving on to sweeping the rest of his team. Of course, this still goes off the fact that I actually need to win against one of the Zapdoses, which I did because he didn't have another energy to put on this Zapdos. So yeah, I killed this Zapdos for free. Even more than free since he put in 2 energies, invested 2 energies into it. Which means, yeah, I am going to do real well. Energy removal is also excellent. Kind of an issue with the next guy though is he puts another Zapdos, and this Zapdos has 100 HP, which is 10 more than the last one, so I will need 1 more turn to kill it. Joy. The energy retrieval is also annoying because now he has more energy than he did last time, and he could once again kind of start dealing a lot of damage to my Machamp. Hopefully he will be dumb and he will not do that, but here's to hoping we actually deal damage. And wow, my mouse is getting recorded. I need to fix that later, so it doesn't happen again. But yeah, I didn't know I was still recording the mouse. Whoops. Totally on the GBA, guys. Do not worry. It's the GBA, I swear. Anyway, let's keep murdering this guy. Yeah, he's really not looking to invest any energy on the Zapdos, which again is really good for us, but yeah, kind of worried of the things he's now putting on the bench. Because let's be honest, even if he did invest into the Zapdos, he would probably need 3 to 4 energies, by which time I would have dealt like 60 to 90 damage to him. Even if he killed my Machamp, my Sandslash would come into a revenge kill, and then he would be down not only the Zapdos, but also 3 to 4 energies. Which might even be a worse situation than whatever he's doing now. So, frankly speaking, it's honestly not a terrible play. Ooh, and now he builds for 2, and another energy. Has a Jolteon in the back. That's interesting. Jolteon could be annoying if it's the version... The version that can paralyze. But even then, again, our Sandslash can deal with it fairly quickly. Thanks to, well, it being resistant to lightning. Even its attack, I think it's 30 damage that it paralyzes, would deal 0 on just paralyze. But no, even worse. This Jolteon is not the paralyzed version. He's the other one. The actually normal one, I think? No, it's actually the lightning one. But he has a normal attack. He deals 10 to me, 10 to himself, which is very bad for him. Because I now get to revenge kill him in one shot. And he once again has 2 energies on this Jolteon. Which means we got 10 energy from this trade-off. Which is honestly very nice. Not gonna lie. Okay, next up is Electrobuzz. Electrode. That could be very bad. If he explodes on me, I am going to hurt. But instead he uses Sonic Boom, which is actually very good. Because that attack is immune to resistances. So if I actually had Sandslash out, that would be pretty powerful. My Machoke isn't resistant to lightning anyway, so it didn't really matter. But it's still 30 damage, which kind of hurts. Still, again, I one-shot it with 120 damage. Beautiful. And I can go into the next guy. Ooh, another Sandslash. Nice. Now it's Steve's turn again. Steve is such a common name. 10 damage from the Voltorb. And we are essentially ready to win. Machamp really swept this. Last draw. Just an energy. Let's finish this. Seismic Toss. Water. And yeah, he's down. That's the second Grandmaster. And a Cubone. Funny. Steve. You're the winner. You're the greatest. With the stat skill, I feel we can give you the legendary Pokemon cards. Very good, Cooler. Your next opponent is Jack. I, Jack, am your third opponent you shall not be able to defeat. My splendid deck. Come, I shall prove it to you. Cooler, have you readied your deck? No, we will edit our deck. And you know what? Right now, we went into water, we went into fighting. Now I think, since this is an ice guy, we should go into grass. Both because grass is not bad against water, is super effective against some water Pokemon, but also because it kind of brings it full circle. We started the game with our grass and a bit of water deck, then we went full grass, then we went full water, then we went full fighting. So rotating between the 3 decks is kind of apt if you ask me. Ooh, we have 4 Bulbasaurs, 2 Ivysaurs and a Venusaur. Finally, we get to play those. Caterpillar into Battlefield wouldn't be terrible, but maybe. Nidorina would be good into Nidoqueen, but we don't have 1 Nidorina, which is terrible. Nidoran, Nidorino, no Nidoking, which sucks again. Only 1 Zubat to go into Golbat, again not great. Wildplume, Gloom, Oddish, no, not really. Venonat, Venomoth? Nah, Poison Power is good, but not that good. Ooh, Execute Executor could be good. Yeah, that's 2 energy for Life Leech, 1 energy for 20. Does that work that way? 8 HP. Oh, 1 energy for 20 for each energy. That's a lot better. And Leech Life can stall as well. Yeah, I think I'll be putting a lot of these in. Coughing, Wheezing, not bad. Tangeras, Pinsir's also so-so. Yeah, I think I'll be putting in all the Executes and 2 Executors. And, you know what? The freaking Butterfly is kind of pretty cool. So, yeah, let's put in 4 Caterpies, 2 Metapods, and a Butterfree. I mean, Butterfree is really good if you can get to it. But it's kind of difficult getting there. We have 3 more Pokemon slots. I'm really having a hard time choosing who to put in. Can like put 2 of a base and 1 of an advanced Pokemon. But there's none I really care about that much, to be honest. Maybe I would have put in 2 Zubat, 1 Golbat if I had it. But it's not that great. 3 Pinsir? It's just... Guillotine's so bad for 4 energy. And 2 energy to 20 and Paralyze isn't great either. Yeah, I'm not really satisfied with any of these. Maybe Nidoqueen? No? Nah, you know what? I end up saying who cares. Let's just go for some normal Pokemon to round the deck out. Put in a Tauros? 2, why not? Put in 2 Tauros, Tauros is pretty good. And put in a Kangaskhan for the draw. And we can call it a day. Thought of using Chansey for a moment, but that's too stally defensive for me. So yeah, that's going to be our deck here. Save up. And yeah, let's go. Steve, you're going down. Oh no, it's not Steve anymore. It's... who again? Jack. Shall we start? Then with 6 prizes. Grandmaster Jack, Gentlemanly deck, and Articuno deck. Draw 7. He's really blue. Which, okay, he's a water deck, so he can be blue. Starting hand is not bad. Caterpie, Bulbasaur, and Ivysaur can go really far. Ivysaur with Poison Power especially. But yeah, if you put in Caterpie first and then just kind of use him as a scapegoat before, and then, well, fill up our Bulbasaur. Well, I should say invest heavily in our Bulbasaur so he can get super strong. This should honestly work out. Now, it's not going to be particularly easy, to be fair. It's going to take some time, but an additional bill and a Butterfree. Oh, now I wish I had a Metapod. Butterfree is so good. Mega Drain for 40, which means I deal 40, take 20, heal 20, which is excellent. Oh, he has a Lapras. Yeah, he's really just putting in that Chansey first so he can stall so long. Poison will work really well against that, but for now, let's just String Shot so I can at least deal 10 a turn. And possibly paralyze him. Which I did. Hooray, paralysis. So he cannot scrunch next turn to block 10 damage, I guess. Not that 10 damage is that great, to be honest, but even that is something. And something not terrible at that. So let's put an energy on Bulbasaur now, and then just String Shot again. Want to get my Bulbasaur to 3 energies, so I can go Ivysaur and then start really hurting him. Ooh, I don't actually get off paralysis here, so he could put an energy on Chansey, but he didn't. So yeah, he's really using Chansey as a full Stalmon, which honestly with 1 more energy would probably be even better at stalling. But alright, Do doesn't want to do that, Do doesn't have to do that. Let's just deal 10 more, and then we can next turn probably switch into our Bulbasaur. Kind of worried of the Lapras in the back. I know it has Water Gun, with enough water energies it can deal a lot of damage. So it's starting to become the boss monster in the back, but currently it's not a big deal. Now the Bulbasaur is also kind of cool, but for now, how much energy do I need to retreat? Oh well, let's just put an energy on Ivysaur and see if I can retreat out. Yep, Poison Power is ready. Yep, 1 energy is enough. So let's go into our Ivysaur and now we can go Poison Powder. Poison Powder is such an amazing move. 20 damage is good on its own. Well, not at 3 energy to be fair. Gyarados can deal 50 at that. But it's also 10 on its turn and 10 its ends of its turn. So it's actually kind of 40 damage a turn. Plus, well, 40 damage, 20 plus 20 damage a turn. Which means that our Razor Leaf becomes like 50 a turn technically. Which is actually kind of great. And the poison can kill on his turn, like it's going to do now. Which would then make him, well, next Pokemon that comes out, be vulnerable to a free attack from me. So yeah, this guy is now screwed, he has no energy, but he has a switch. So he switched out so he does not have to take a free hit. It is annoying. And now he's Confuse Raying me. Motherfucker. Thankfully, he missed, so I can poison the Lapras, and then Confuse Ray isn't a big deal because it's going to die eventually. Ooh, Computer Search is excellent. Let's actually put energy on Lapras and Computer Search for a Metapod. So we can go into Butterfree, which is going to be very nice. Having a guaranteed Butterfree is amazing. That guy can sweep the shit out of everyone. Because again, 40 a turn plus regen 20 a turn is amazing. Sadly I cannot evolve instantly and my hand is now empty. So it's going to take some time for me to really get anywhere. And this is an energy removal, not an energy adding card, which I misread. But oh well, let's just poison. I Wine Whipped accidentally. Joy! Now if he ends up confusing me, that's going to be very bad. Because then I cannot apply poison to him, which is not great. Thankfully, he does not poison me. Joy! Big joy. Let's just draw one, and an Oak. Couldn't have been a better draw in my deck. Now I get to evolve Butterfree and draw a new hand of 7. Perfection. Nice. A lot of energy too. Too much actually, but still. My Butterfree is now going to be guaranteed to have enough. Play the Executor as well. And make sure to actually Poison Powder this time. 20 plus Poison. So he's going to be down to... not enough for him to die on his own turn, which sucks. But still, only 20 HP is perfectly fine for me to murder. Sadly, he switches out. Yeah, there's going to be a theme with this asshole. Energy Retrieval for 2 also kind of sucks. It's a great move for him, not great for me. Ooh, and the Articuno has Quick Freeze, which is like that lightning attack. But in this case, he flips to see if he can paralyze me for a turn. He did not, which is pretty good for me. Now he's thinking, and he's pounding me. Only 10, which isn't great, but it's starting to, well, be a lot. Of course, it isn't actually a great issue because we have a Butterfree in the backup. So even if he manages to kill my Ivysaur by switching out and putting other Pokemon in, and he gets a prize before me, it's not going to be a big issue actually, because my Butterfree, yeah, when it's in, it can sweep up and it can heal back, so it's going to be great. Again, 10 a turn from this Seal, and he switches again so I don't get a prize. No potion, sad, kinda hope for one. Well, let's start working on Execute, and let's Poison Powder again. So once again, he can either switch, or he can see his Seal die next turn. Considering what he's been doing till now, I have a feeling you know what he's going to do next. 1 and 2, and yep, it retreated into Articuno, which is actually kind of great for me. If he had used the time to develop the Articuno, he would have been a real menace. Like this though, I get to poison the Articuno and have my way with him. And eventually, when he does get to his bench or use some different Pokemon, since he's switched out of pretty much every one of them, they're all going to be extremely damaged and easy to kill for me. Still, 30 plus 10 each damage is going to do real well for me. Nice, he doesn't switch again, takes another 10, can deal 30 with Wine Whip next turn, and really start murdering him. Another Caterpie. Guess that's alright. Put another energy on Execute in case I get Executor. Being able to deal 60 with Executor would be quite nice. Though, not perfect, I guess. Nice, another 30 and 10. 20 away from me winning, which is the important part here. Energy Retrieval, grab 2. Not bad for him. Kind of scared he's going to go into Lapras next turn with like 4 energy and going to hit me with a huge water gun and kill my, what's it called, Ivysaur. Thankfully, even if he does that, I have Butterfree in the back, which can then kind of get close to sweeping back and heal from the damage he deals to me and so on. And at the very least, this turn we actually killed the Articuno. He's back on Seal, which isn't the best move since we can also kill it in one shot. But hey, you do you. Ooh, Tauros. Tauros is also really good. Even if the rest of my Butterfree dies, he's also a great sweeper. Because unless you deal 60 at a time to him, also one-shot him, he can deal back a lot. Because he has Revenge, which is like 20 plus his damage. So in theory, he can deal like freaking 70 damage in one turn, which is really good in revenge killing. Thankfully for us, he goes into Lapras again, and he did not put energy on it, so it still only does, well, confusion. And I get to heal my Ivysaur again, and I don't get to be confused, so I get to absolutely wreck. I was kind of hoping to get a freaking, not Ivysaur, Megasaur? No, Venusaur here. So I can go into my final Ivysaur evolution, final Bulbasaur evolution, but sadly I did not draw it, and did not get it from the prize. Shame. Anyway, we are actually doing pretty great. Another Articuno out here, which is, and again, kind of dumb from him. He should really be working in turning it into a sweeper, but oh well, he does what he does. Let's see if actually Tauros needs another energy. Yeah, Rampage is 3 energy. Stomp is just 20 plus 10, possibly. And Rampage is the great one, which is 20 plus damage counters, which is a lot. So I ended up deciding that, yeah, I should probably put another energy on Tauros. Not like I have any other pick here. Let's just Poison Powder this guy, starting 20 plus 20 a turn, which is of course amazing for obvious reasons. He takes the first 10. Wouldn't be too surprised if he switched again, because yep, switched again, of course he did. He is in with Seal, and we get an Oak. Let's put an energy on Caterpie. Yeah, I could go into Metapod again. And you know what? Let's, as a matter of fact, Oak. 19 cards isn't that much in deck, but more than enough when you consider how quickly I'm going to sweep him. And I kind of want to get to an Executor and possibly a Venusaur. And Venusaur I did get. Excellent. Do I have enough energy to attack instantly? No, I need 4. Solar Beam's kind of great though. If I play him, I could just move an energy from one of my other guys onto him though. Still, I don't think it's necessary this turn. A Poison Powder will do essentially just as well. So let's do Poison Powder, deal 20, and then start doing 20 a turn as you do. He doesn't really have anything else he can switch into that's not damage, so this should now, well, be the sweep. I hope. Son of another switch. Oh well, I think that's the 4th switch, so it should be the last one. Ooh, we even get Executor, which means we have an unstoppable back row now. And we of course get to go into Venusaur, add an energy to Venusaur. And now we get to deal 60 a turn, which is not just a lot of damage a turn, but also enough to sweep everything he has in the back row. Admittedly, the Lapras could still be an issue if he does a Confusion Ray, and he did put in another Lapras, which is full HP. I think that Lapras might be able to survive 2 hits. Is it 70 HP? Could be 70 HP. Still, I'm doing Solar Beam again. Ditto is dead again, so we just need one more prize. And then we have this. Kangaskhan. Funny that it's the last one, but oh well. He draws. No energy on this one. Oh, Chansey. I can already see him running away with the freaking Lapras into the Chansey, stalling even more. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So deal 60 again. Good, so he's dead next turn. Unless he adds an energy to Lapras. Motherfucker. At least he doesn't get to add energy to Chansey this turn and Scrunch. Let's not build, we have 2 little cards in deck. Let's just deal a good old 40 or 60 and hope we can kill him next turn. Energy to Seal? Why would he do that? He could be scrunching. Oh well, we have won. Let's do a Solar Beam. And yeah, 2nd, 3rd of the guys champions is down. Energy as the last prize. And yeah, we have won. I simply can't believe my splendid deck could lose. It is a mortifying thought, but it appears you are better than I. Very well, now on to your final test. Spectacular dueling. Rod will be your next opponent. This is your final duel. Show me what you're made of. Is your deck ready, Cooler? Perhaps it is. Perhaps it isn't. We will see if it is, it isn't next time. Where, yeah, we'll be making a new deck and we'll be challenging the last member of this. See you then.